Flags are up. And they're coming forward. And they're off. The 56th running of the Bet365 Charlie Hall Chase. And last year's winner, the Real Whacker, sets off in the lead. And up and over fence number 1 to Pic D'Orhy, who landed in second place in the blue and pink colours. And then Hewick up towards the wide outside, running in third through the opening furlong. 2 circuits left ahead of them. Galore is in fourth, and Djelo, a wash of sweat, is the back marker of the 5. So left-handed they head out towards the far side of the track for the first time, and it is the Real Whacker under Brian Hughes, leading by a neck or so to Pic D'Orhy up around the outside. Pic D'Orhy stepping up in trip today. Harry Cobden in the saddle in those very familiar blue and pink hoops of owner Mrs. Johnny Delahaye. Colours carried to success by Surname in this race 5 years ago. Back in third is Galore, just inching on in front of Hewick as they reach the first fence going down the back. And Djelo, the back marker in the navy blue silks, Charlie Deutsch's only ride here today. The first of the open ditch is coming up. The Real Whacker jumps it well from Pic D'Orhy. 2 horses who like to race handily here, and Pic D'Orhy not allowing the Real Whacker a great deal of peace. With back in behind them Galore. Hewick a little low that time up to the outside, well back beforehand. And Djelo the back marker of the 5. All safely across the next. The Real Whacker a little more extravagant at 1 or 2 of his fences than closest pursuer Pic D'Orhy, who's jumping quite economically up to the outside. And they're absolutely eyeball for eyeball going now towards the 6th. The Real Whacker led Pic D'Orhy. Galore is in third. Djelo up along the inside of Hewick. Left-handed they come out of the back straight for the first time. And Pic D'Orhy now just moving on into the lead here. A 3 times Grade 1 winner over fences, Pic D'Orhy. And has now taken it up by a length or so to the Real Whacker, who will enter the final 2 miles of the journey in second place. Galore back in third. Trainer Jamie Snowden, his only runner here today, and a horse with an awful lot of back class. Hewick around the outer. Just wonder how well Hewick is travelling at the moment. Gavin Sheehan just crouching ever so slightly lower in the saddle from time to time. As they came over the first in the home straight, Djelo over towards the inner, quietly ridden here by Charlie Deutsch and sticking over to the inside on the youngest horse in the race. Djelo, who won last season's Peterborough and Denman chases. But it's Pic D'Orhy taking them now towards the 9th fence. From the Real Whacker, Galore, then Djelo and Hewick, the back marker of the 5. Heading now down to the 10th fence. This will be their last inner circuit, and all 5 have taken it safely and well. So Pic D'Orhy leading the field for the Bet365 Charlie Hall Chase. They reach halfway. Pic D'Orhy a length and a half in front of the Real Whacker. Galore is in third, Hewick in 4th place, responding to those gentle urgings down the home straight. And as that King George victory showed a few years ago, you can never write him off, Hewick. What a star he's been over the years for connections. And Djelo over towards the inside as Pic D'Orhy with ease carries the other 4 out towards the back straight with about a 3-length lead. Just in danger of lighting up a little here, Pic D'Orhy goes keenly enough into the back straight over the Real Whacker. Then Galore, Djelo and Hewick niggled along the back marker of the 5. Fence number 11, the first of 5 in the back. Pic D'Orhy jumped it well from the Real Whacker. Galore coming closer. Then Djelo and Hewick the back marker. The final open ditch will be fence number 12. Pic D'Orhy had to steady that time. Djelo was slickly across it, up to the outside of both Galore and the Real Whacker. And Hewick, the back marker, as they begin to gang up on Pic D'Orhy now at the middle fence over in the back. The Real Whacker and Djelo both came closer. Galore is in 4th, back to 3 to 4 lengths behind Pic D'Orhy, who responds. And Hewick a little sluggish there, the back marker of the 5. They now make the journey on to the final fence over in the back straight. Harry Cobden, seeking a double on today's card, leads here on Pic D'Orhy. Pic D'Orhy asked up and came up there, a prodigious leap. From in second position, the Real Whacker, with Djelo in third. Garlaw is in fourth, and Hewick is driven along the back marker of the 5, going nowhere quickly at the moment, but he might well stay on as they now swing back towards the straight. The final half mile in the Bet365 Charlie Hall Chase upon them shortly. Pic D'Orhy travelling strongly here. Pic D'Orhy coming up in trip today, but at the moment appears full of running. The real whacker now working hard, is trying to close the gap. Djelo on the outside could be a bigger threat. Garlaw is flat out in fourth, and Hewick is a long way back in 5 as they now come down to the first in the straight. Pic D'Orhy hit that pretty hard, allowing Djelo to come a little bit closer. The real whacker looking held now, is one paced in third, and then Garlaw, and Hewick is tailed off as Djelo comes to Pic D'Orhy. They're racing wide apart, a blunder in third from the real whacker, who's now overtaken for that spot by Garlaw, but it rests between Pic D'Orhy on the right and Djelo on the left. Big jump there from Pic D'Orhy, that keeps him in it. Now Charlie Deutsch shakes the reins at Djelo. Djelo towards the near side of Pic D'Orhy, who's going to have a slender lead at the final fence. Djelo ploughed through it this side. Djelo and Pic D'Orhy fight out the Bet365 Charlie Hall Chase. Stand side Djelo, against the far rails Pic D'Orhy. Nothing in it into the final 50 yards, but Djelo close home, pulls out a bit more, and Djelo wins the Charlie Hall. Second position is Pic D'Orhy, with running on in third Garlaw in front of Hewick, and the real whacker dropped to 5th.
The Bet365 Charlie Hall Chase produced a thrilling finish with Djelo just coming out on top. He's dropped his whip, Charlie Deutsch. Didn't drop it in the race, so it doesn't matter. That was a great way to start your season. Well done.
Oh, wonderful, really. It's been a long, hot summer and I've been a bit bored, so it's nice to be back, yeah, definitely.
And Venetia we need more rain for you guys, but she's had him spot on today.
She has, yeah, exactly. It's hard to do. Cara rides him out every day. She's got him spot on, and it's nice to know that you can do it at home and get them ready. Because
Pic D'Orhy's the joint top rated in the race. He's really put it down to you, hasn't he? He stayed.
He has. I was thinking, oh, he should stop in a minute, but he didn't. He stayed, exactly. And when I got to him, he came back at me. So, no, I think it was a very good performance. We went a solid gallop and, rode like a good race anyway. I woke him up a bit down the back straight because he wasn't travelling. And
he came on too quick, didn't he?
Yeah, I came on to it a bit too quick then. And I've learnt that. But there's no in between. He's either off it or on it. And it just, good performance. He stayed, so I'm really happy. And he was brave at the last. We were very long, and he threw himself at it. So.
Yeah, just a little bit to the right. Is that why you came down this middle to stand side over the fences?
I thought so in the end. And I was just watching Harry Cobden. He was just on one rein. Yeah. And I thought he's going to end up going. I thought he was going to drift left. Maybe I've got that wrong, but so I thought I'll follow him and then see which way he goes, and I went the other way. So, yeah.
Great start of the season for you. Well done.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
1st of November, out of hibernation, Venetia Williams in the winner's enclosure. Normal service resumed. Very well done.
Well, I think that's the first runner I've ever had in this race. Actually, I can't remember another one, but obviously. Ground's always a concern, but this horse, has run on similar ground before. So he's one that you think about these races.
Paul's horses, Pic D'Orhy, put a real challenge down to you. Good race.
He certainly did. Yeah, it was quite a battle to the line. I wasn't quite sure who was going to win.
He can forfeit a little bit ground to the right. We've seen his form, Peterborough Chases, etc. But he was good to win this way.
That's right. Yeah, he did that increasingly up the home straight with the circuit to go, and I think Charlie felt he was a bit long at one and slightly lost his confidence. So that was understandable. But he was back on track going down the back.
You'll have his season mapped out. Peterborough Chase, the obvious one again back there?
Yes.
Yeah. You get an entry in a King George, will he?
He will.
He will. Well done.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.